Everybody, welcome to Chess 24. I'm International Master Sopiko Guramishvili. It's Thursday evening and this time we're going we're going to have Banter Blitz, and before we get started I'd like to mention the highlight of the month, which is London Chess Classics. It's great tournament to follow, very exciting and very interesting games have been played with many tactical ideas, many important novelties. So if you're not following it, make sure that you go on Chess 24 and follow the live tournament broadcast. Today we're going to have 5-minute blitz games, and I'm going to accept the premium members. So challenge me on the nickname of Sopiko with 5-minute blitz games, and we're gonna play, I hope, many interesting games. Let's get started. Let's see the challenges, and there we go. I read in comments that I need the new microphone, and I'm gonna get it. I promise. I already ordered it, so once I'm in Holland I will get the microphone, so please bear me with this one for now, and soon at the end of this month I'm going back to Holland, and there I will have my new microphone, and I hope that it will be better quality and much better voice to listen and to follow to. So I apologize for now for this one, but I promise that it will be much better very soon. Okay, so let's go to challenges, and I have already many challenges. I'm gonna accept the premium members who challenged me for 5-minute blitz games, and let's accept one of them, which is Morazzo 1985. So let me show you the board and we can start the game. I'm playing with white pieces, and there we go. I'll try to mix up the openings today so that you don't see that I'm playing always the same. So I'm gonna try e4, d4, c4, knight f3, all of them with white pieces, and my opponent does not respond to the first d4. Okay, there we go, and we have d5 and the slove. I don't know what to play here. I like to play knight c3. I like to play knight e3. I'm not sure what is she or he will respond on knight c3, but let's try and make this move, knight f6. I was wondering what would happen on e6, the triangle slove, which I love very much. But now let's try to play with e3. Normally in Slav I play lots of things, which is this structure, which is knight f3, g3, which is knight c3, knight f3. So I'm playing all of them, let's say. a6. Okay, I'll go here with bishop d3 first, and on b5 I'll go with b3. I guess this is not the very main line, but I'll try to play with this one. On bishop g4 I wanted to try and play with f3 and knight e2. I'm not really sure what it gives me, but I'll castle, but I hope that it gives me something reasonable. So after e4, de4, I was counting on de4, knight e4. This I think I like it for white because usually I like when I have a lot of space and when I can attack or start attacking. The problem that might be here is that maybe he wants to take on c4, bc4, bc4, dc4 and knight b6, knight d5, which I'm not sure I should allow or not. It has, of course, its drawbacks, because once this pawn is gone, I will have e4, very nice square. Let's try to attack and get rid of this bishop. And let's see what's gonna happen. I'll try to play knight g3. Okay. If it is what I think it was, then I'm not doing very bad, but I can either take here or take here. I'll take here. Okay, bishop b3, knight d5, and I'll play with knight e4. What I'd like to mention here is that once I was playing, when I was very little, I was playing International Open in Spain, and I was playing against Mikhail Shuba. It was very interesting game, and I very much remember what he told me after the game. We had an isolated pawn. He had isolated pawn and I was playing against it, and what I tried was I had my knight on d5, and I was very happy with it because nobody could touch this knight on d5. But after the game he told me very interesting thing. He told me that when you're playing against an isolated pawn, you should not block it, but instead you should attack that. So he basically said that knight d5 was closing everything on the d file, and I could not attack the pawn properly. The same I want to say here. The d4 pawn seems not very strong one, though knight d5 is not that bad here because it controls many squares like e3, c3. For example, I cannot go bishop b2 even if I wanted. It's not a good move, but even if I wanted, it would not be ideal. In this position maybe knight d5 is not so bad, but when there is a pawn on d4, try to play against it, try to attack and not block it. That's the tip from Mikhail Shuba. Okay, Morazzo is saying hello. Hi there. Guess we're having very interesting game. To be honest with you, I have pretty good vibes about this position. I like it very much. f5 seems very interesting move because he had to stop f5, and it's nice. I don't like that I have to take on g4. Maybe I don't have to, and I can play ef, which I'm going to do, because after gf, rook f5, he would have all the squares, and I would be like, what did you do to your position? I don't want to exchange many pieces because I want to attack, and if I exchange all of them, then how can I attack? In the endgame here would be very interesting because both of us have weaknesses. He has many pawn islands, which are a6, c6 and e6. He has actually 4, a6, c6, e6, g7 and h7, and I have only 3, I guess, a2, d4 and fgh pawns. So I'm not very sure what's gonna happen in the end game, but it would definitely be very interesting. I like that I have 2 bishops. if I can, I would regroup my pieces. Let's say here g5, queen h5 and bishop c2 might be one of the attacking plans that I'm thinking about. Of course, another thing is that I have to develop, I don't know, this king h8, because I want anyway to play like this. I'll play bishop c2 first, so that maybe I can place my queen on d3, or I can place it on h5. I have options here. If I went queen h5, then I didn't like queen e8. I would be forced to go on h3, but still, who knows what would be the result. It looks good for white, but I like bishop c2 more. Okay, I cannot go now queen h5, but what happens on queen d3? Queen g6, I will just take it, and I'll have a pawn. Yeah, g6, but then I'll go a3. Okay, c5 is very nice. He got rid of the pawn, but then this bishop on b2 might be very, very dangerous. I would still go here. I don't care that f4 pawn is hanging, because I have some attacking chances, and let's see how I will use it. For example, knight c5, knight c5, queen d4 was a huge threat. And here, if I go queen d4, what's going to happen? Queen h8 is... ooh! I have to be quick, actually. Have to be really quick. Did not realize that I had not that much time. Okay. It's... ooh, okay, I can take here, probably. I should not have done it, but... he could take on d1. Check. Check everywhere. Ooh! That's pretty... okay, here it's mate. Ooh, I was really lucky. I'm really not good in when there is time trouble, and I am terrible with the mouse. But in this game I was very lucky, because he played this king f8, very bad move. I think here he could take on, after queen f3 king g1, he could take on d1. If I take then knight b6, I guess I should be lost, or maybe not, because after king e8 I have very very strong e6 pawn, and then e7 and two bishops. It looks very complicated, but I think it looks good for white. He said thank you, and I'm very, very strong player. Thank you very much. It was very interesting game. Let's accept another challenge right now, and another one will be Marcel Kirchler. I'm playing again with white pieces, so as I promised you, I will try all moves here. First will be d4, then will be c4, e4, and knight f3. C4, c5, g3, bishop g2, I can remove that. Then I would like to play knight c3. I don't like to h6. That's a bit weird move. Yeah, I don't understand this one very much, because my bishop is on c1 anyway, and I was not planning to play any kind of jumps with bishop g5 or something like this. And I'm not very sure that h6 is profitable for black. Of course, black can play that, but it was not necessary, let's say. It's more important to develop rather than waste tempos on such moves. But anyway, it's not a disaster, and we just started. We have an opening, and let's see what's gonna happen. So far I like my position because I'm developed, I'm ahead in development. I have center. My pieces can be placed on good places. For example, bishop f4 can come with tempo right now, then rook c1, knight a5, or any other knight jumps. Let's say this one, knight e7. This should not be good. For example, I have knight b5 idea here. Queen c4 is not allowed because of knight d6, and I don't think that this was very good what he did right now. Ooh, that just loses the queen. That was a blunder, and yeah, it's always tricky. You always have to pay attention when your opponent is just giving the pawn just like this for free. Double check it before you accept it. Maybe there is something very nasty that you would not like. So that can be the tip of the day, that you have to double check everything that your opponent is giving for free. Yeah, this game is going very good for me, but not very good for him. But it's okay. He can learn on his mistakes. We can learn on his mistakes, and we are just playing here to learn. Anyway, I don't think that here it's much to comment. I have lots of material. I'm lots of material ahead. Though I cannot castle on the king's side, but it's not very important. And I'm going to play for the mate, and let's see if I will succeed. I have extra queen, so I have to be really in hugely bad shape to screw up this position. Okay. I guess I already have lots of threats like knight d6, rook g7, even I can play. I can just develop castle, and yeah, basically it's all good. Okay, I'll try to take on g7. We'll give a check. And afterwards I'll go knight h5. And then I'll develop my bishop and castle alongside. Okay, check, check. One little check over here maybe afterwards. Or just rook c1 with, okay, not with queen c7, but something will for sure be lost here. Okay, I'll give a check. I'll grab one of these pieces. This time I'll grab this one, and I hope that I can mate him very soon. So where's the mate? I have bishop c5 and b4 mate. and that's mate. Thank you very much for the game. What can I say about this game is that after knight c3, not even knight c3, but after bishop g2, h6, this was a really weird move. You have to try to develop first, and then take decision on opening the window, as I call it, for the king. h6 really is not necessary here. Maybe g6, bishop g7, or knight f6, so d6, any other move, but not h6. It's a loss of tempo, and after knight c3, knight f6, e3, e6, this is all normal, but after queen c7, this is also what I disliked. It comes under tempo of knight b5, and after d4, take, my bishop is very strong. He can come on f4 with tempo, and knight e7 was just a bad move, continued by queen c4, which was the blunder of the queen. Thank you for the game. Wish you best of luck, and I hope you're not going to take any pawns for free if you're not going to double check what's going to happen afterwards. Let's accept another challenge, and another challenger is... who it is? Wolf! But he's not premium member. I'm sorry, I cannot accept non-premium members. It's a great reason to become premium member on Chess24. You could take part in the show. Let's accept Sign the Gabru, and this time I'm with black pieces. I will be loyal to Najdorf with black, but maybe I can mix it up with e4, e5, and then maybe Breyer. I was playing it like 3-4 years ago, but I haven't played it. I have not played it recently. Actually, I have not played any tournaments after July, but I'm going to take part in the Tata Steel Chess Group B, which is going to be very exciting and super tough tournament for me. It's the first time I will be playing such a strong tournament. Of course, I'm at the last seed, and I hope that I will have fighting spirit, play fighting games, and I hope that all will go good, and I will take it as a great experience and just lessons with grandmasters for me. And of course I will try my best to show the fighting spirit and to play the best I can do. And let's see how it will go. Maybe I will get lucky, who knows. About this position, this is typical Najdorf position, though he has been tricky with the order with bishop e2, bishop e7, and then f3 and long castle. I was talking about Tata Steel and I didn't pay attention what I was playing, so I'll go knight e7. I played all these moves automatically. I like very much to develop and then go b5, b4, a5. Normally, I like my position here. Knight on c6 is not that bad. Knight d5 is of course very logical. And I don't know what should I do here. What I dislike is that if I take here ed5, I have to go with the knight on very weird square, and then knight a5 comes. But I don't think I have any other choice, because my bishop would be in danger, and then my pawn on d6. So I have to take it. Queen d5 I did not really expect, because I anyway want rook c8 and then knight b6, so I'm happy about this move. Knight b4 is a huge threat here, and I don't know, maybe a3, or probably he has to go back on d2. But in any case, I was much worried about e d5 rather than queen d5. After this game, I'm going to take a look at the chat, so if you have some questions, any questions, please do ask. Anything I think about chess related questions, I'm going to answer all of you. So if you have any of them, please do write in the chat and I'll take a look after this game. Bishop d2, that is of course that's of course not to let me to play knight b4, but the queen on d5 will be quite weird. I mean, I can play knight f6, I can play knight b6. Knight f6 doesn't give me anything because I just came from that square. Knight b6 looks nice because after queen d3 I can play knight c4, I can play knight a4, I can even go d5, which I'm not gonna do because I don't like it, but I can go. And what else? Yeah, queen d3 is the move. And knight c4 I like. I like knight c4 because then I can go a5, a4, the b2 pawn can be in danger in some lines. Actually, if we take a look at the position, I can go, like black did everything he wanted, and white just, I don't know, he played only g4, which is not accompanied by any attacking moves like h4, g5, rook g1. Looks like he lost a lot of tempos with knight d5, queen d5, bishop d2, then knight d3, and meanwhile I managed to regroup. a3 is interesting, of course, but it gives me extra option, extra idea of d5, though here I'm not going to play that. I like a5, I'll stick to my old plan, which is a5, a4, then maybe knight d4 and d5. And then I will keep an eye on this pawn, on a3 pawn. Maybe I can somehow manage to break his position. a4, knight c1 probably. Knight a1. That looks a bit ugly. But okay, possible of course, but I don't see the perspective of this knight after knight a1. Maybe c3, knight c2, but I would prefer, of course, knight c1. This can be played, but he gives me an option of tactic, which is knight e2, queen e2, and knight a3. I'm just not sure for which one I should start. With knight a3, ba3, knight e2, then he will have bishop e5, which I might not be happy about. So I'll take on e2, queen e2 probably, and knight a3. As you know, when you have Facebook off, you still get little messages, and it's during this time till I'm playing, it always pops up what's going in the game of Anish and Anand. So everybody is asking me what happened, if he mixed up the moves, but I have no idea because we're having the Banter Blitz and I've no idea what's going on, so I'm dying from curiosity how the game continued. But I have to take care of my game and I'll try to win this one with Queen d5. I'm not afraid of bishop moves because I was planning to play knight d2, b3, ab. That looks good. Maybe not, but I think it looks good because b3 I can even take rook c2. I'll take ab here. If king b2, then knight c4. Yep, thank you for the game very much. It was pretty exciting game, but I think that knight d5 here, queen d5 was not in the spirit of neither. You can play this one when you have lots of control on the d5 square and the pieces are regrouped in another way, but when it is about who will be first to attack on the queen side or on the king side, then of course it's better to take with ed, win some tempo and play on the king side as quickly as possible. Okay, I'm now going to take a look at the chat as I promised you. So I'm going to go on chess24 and the live show. I'm very sorry that I don't have two desktops at the moment. That's why it's very better to be in the studio of Hamburg, where we have all the gadgets and everything so that the show is perfect and the best. So I'm going to take a look on the chat. Please do tell me what's going on in the game of Anish and Vishy. And let's see if you have some questions. Sopiko, you should check Caruana Nakamura later. Sicilian poison pawn variation. Oh, that's very exciting. And before I started the show, I actually was taking a look at the games, and the only game which I knew what was going on was Anish's and Anand's game. Not because I know the preparation of Anish, but I myself know, had a look at that line. So Caruana sacrificed queen for 2 knights. That's very, very interesting. And let's see if there are any questions. I see no questions so far. Let me take a look. Okay, do you agree, Sopiko, that it is best to train tactics when you try to get better at chess? I'm stuck at the mass amount of opening choices that are out there. I completely agree that it's very beneficial to solve the tactics, and I think that it is the most important aspect of the training. It makes you sharp and alert, and well, I really recommend you to solve tactics on daily basis, and you just have to try solve them every day. Let's say half an hour is a must, and 1 hour is really perfect. You will be in shape. It doesn't matter how much time you put on the openings or on other aspects of chess, like endgame or strategy, or sorry, miss strategy. But I think that it's important to solve the tactics, and even Miss Strategy herself is solving the tactics on a daily basis, so you really have to solve them a lot in a day. Okay, I think that there are no more questions. You guys are updating me about what happens in the game of Anand and Anish. Thank you very much. Sopiko, what's the next tournament you play? I have not played since July, and my last tournament was the Bilbao Open, and my next tournament will be in January. But I had really good reasons to skip the whole 6 months and not play the tournament. And as I told you before, I'm playing the Tata Steel tournament, B group, and I'm very excited about it, but I'm also a bit afraid because it's going to be the strongest tournament I'm going to play, so it's exciting, frightening, and yeah, it's just super interesting to take part in such a strong field. Okay, let's get back to the challenges, and I see lots of challenges. Please do challenge me for 5-minute Blitz Games premium members. I don't know that if I am able to accept 3-minute challenges. Maybe one day I'll try and I'll play 3-minute Blitz games with Banter Blitz, but this time I think it's better to keep it to 5 minutes, and let's see how it will go. I'm going to accept the very first one on my list, and it is Christian Kratuin, or Krakuin. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm playing with black pieces, e4. The first time I played c5, so now I'm going to play with e5. I'm not very good at this very first move because I always play the Sicilian and the Najdorf. I do know a little bit about e5. I was playing Breyer before, and now we have it. We don't have Italian, I guess, or it is Italian. It is Italian. And I don't know what I will do. I don't know if we are in theory or if we're out of the theory already, because I'm playing so weirdly. But what I'd like to do in this game is to play in the center. Let's see how it will work for me. Okay, I'll go knight c6, rook e8, I'll go bishop f5, and after this I will think about e4, not before. He has 2 bishop advantage, but to be honest with you, I like my position. I would not like to be with white here because I have bishop f5, I have rook c8, I can put pressure on the c file, I can think about e4 moves. So, oops. Bishop d2 is very normal developing move. bishop c3 might be afterwards what he wants, but on bishop c3 I might be provoked to play d4, afterwards to play e4, and if he is not going to do anything, I'm also have some moves which are very useful for me, for example rook c8. He played bishop c3. Let's take a look what happens on d4. Bishop d2 probably, e4, de4, knight e4. One thing for sure is that I dislike that this bishop on a2 will be open and it will look weirdly on my pawn on f7. But I can always protect it with bishop g6. So I like this d4 and I'm going for it. Let's see how he will react on that. Okay, e4. Maybe knight h4 is the move here. Well, I wouldn't have any problems, of course, but maybe it would be slightly better rather than taking on e4 directly. Here it is true that I have this isolated pawn, but what I was hoping for is that I'm going to put pressure on the c file, and now this bishop will be open because there is no more d3 pawn, and I can have little pressure on the c2 pawn. This is interesting. I don't want to take knight d2 because after queen d2 he will have a nice developing moves like rook d1, putting pressure on d4, though my knight on c6 protects this d4 very well. Another point and option I have is to play queen h4, which I'm going to do now. After queen h4, knight e4, I can take on f4, and that's what I'm planning to do. If the bishop goes, then f2 pawn is hanging, so he really has to do something about it. Maybe queen f3 is interesting, but after queen f3 I will just take on d2 and take on c2. So here I will take on f4. There is no more two bishop advantage. That's good news for me. I think it is better position for black because his pieces, white's pieces, are not coordinated, and my d4 pawn is not a weakness, but it is a strength of my position. It's very good because it doesn't allow white to play active moves like c4, c3 or something like this. Bishop b3 is logical move because with bishop g6 I protected the pawn on f7, and he wants to do the same with the pawn on c2. But I have knight a5, which I'm not a big fan of. Because I anyway don't want to take this, or maybe I want to because then my pawn on d3 will be huge pawn. Yeah, let's try. Let's try and let's see how it will go. The first thing that I want to do is to take on b3, then play d3. But he doesn't allow me this. And after bishop a4, he wants to be tricky, and he wants me to blunder on e8, but I'm not gonna fall for it. And I will play like this, exchange first and then knight c4. My pieces are quite active, that's why I think that black has advantage. b3 here, now I can respond with bishop c2, but I have to take care of rook c1, and if d3 rook c2, No, rook c2 doesn't work. Yeah, okay, why not actually? I can take. Rook c1 doesn't work even if I take on a3, it's all good. Ooh, but this works. Or it doesn't work. Yeah, ugh. Too bad what I did now, because I blundered queen e8. Rook d8 bc and rook d7 queen e8. This is what I blundered. And I'm not very happy about that. So I have to play on some illusion compensation, which is not there, of course. But here I can play d2, no? This is weird. It's really weird. Queen e7, just d1. Oh, he actually turned me the favor. I blundered, he also did. Bishop f5 was not the move, but actually my threat was to play d2 anyway, so I think that's why he had to play bishop g4 to control the d1 square. And after bishop g4 I would probably be in trouble. Let's say bishop g4. Okay, queen e3. I can take on a3, or I can give check first. Let's give check. Check. Let's take here. Take here. And yeah, I have an extra exchange, and this should be easily winning. Okay. I have rook c3. Oops. She just took it. Okay. This is winning. Thank you for the game. I think what was very interesting here, it was to this one. Bishop g4, d3, bishop g4, d2, queen f1. Actually, I think I have compensation, because these pieces look very, very suspicious to me. Bishop d3, queen d1, yeah? Maybe d2 I shouldn't play, but no, d2 I for sure have to play. Queen here. Bishop d3, queen d1, bishop c4. Yeah, I have compensation. I have 2 pawns in the piece, and 1 pawn is already on d2, so that's a huge thing for black. But of course this was the best try for white, and yeah, I also blundered that I took on c2 and didn't pay attention that there was bishop d7. I think if I went knight b6 or knight anywhere else, it would be much better for black. But this is chess. We should learn on our mistakes, and we should learn on others' mistakes as well, so that we don't make it in the other games. Let's accept another challenger, and this is going to be Veggie. 5-minute blitz game, premium member. I'm playing with white pieces, and I'm going to start with knight f3. e4, I am keeping for the last. Okay, I'll try to play something which I don't know what it is about. I like to fianchetto my bishops very much, so he also likes it probably. I think I played it quite fast. Maybe on g6 I had something because it was a pin, but probably not. interesting position. Oh, okay. Have to be very careful with the mouse. I'll go e4. Maybe knight goes now. I cannot go with the knight. I'll take with the pawn and e5 probably. This is the move. Of course, I'm heading for knight c3 and knight d5. Maybe he can play knight c5, knight e6. But yeah, knight b1, you might think that, ooh, what is that move? But I think it's very sensible because my knight on d2 was not doing anything, and of course it's much better on c3 rather than on any other square. He can play a5 here, not to allow me to, yeah, and this is what he did actually. I don't know what should I play here. I like knight d5, so I'm going to give it a try and take here. Queen probably should go because he shouldn't allow me to play knight d4. Oh, he allows me to play knight d4. This is good news for me. I like to sneak in some squares which seem to be weak for me, for him actually. Because my knight was not doing anything on f3, and after knight d4 I have some pressure. I can go here now a3 with idea to play b4. Really, he has to move the queen now. Okay, now I'll go here. And my another move will be b4. I might try to play f4 one day, but not now. But one day it might be an idea. To be honest, I'm not sure I have to play b4 or... Yeah, I don't know if I have to play b4, because after AB, knight d7, who does it favor? Because I cannot anyway play c5, which means that my d5 pawn will be very weak after c5. And what can I play? If we look at the position and we will think what piece exchange is better for me, we should analyze it. Because let's say we take bishops out of g5. What's this move? I wanted to play bishop c1 anyway, so I'm going to play bishop c1 so that he doesn't go g4 and any moves like that. g5 is very interesting because he wants to grab this space on king side and have some attacking chances like this. I will go b4 because I don't like that he is active on c5, and then I might go h3 just. I think I have slightly better position. I'll go here. Because my knight on c6 looks strong, but maybe it only looks and it doesn't do anything actually. So if it doesn't do anything, I will just put it on f5. Yeah, actually I will take here. Knight d4 I cannot play, of course, because it's protected. I will go bishop e4. Maybe maybe bad move, because knight e4, rook e4, knight f6. Yeah. If he allows me bishop f5, I will be very happy, but of course he doesn't do that. And here I have to take care. Knight f6. It was not very good idea from me, what I did. What does he want now? Knight f6 he wants. I can still not play knight d4. That's a pity. He's writing me it's Felix. Hi Felix, I think I know you. But let me first make a move and then think if I know you or not. Queen, yeah, okay, queen e2, knight f6, and rook e3. Oof, I have very, very bad pressure on this. I don't like it. c5, I cannot go as well. Rook f2. Okay, I'll go like this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I have to get back my knight somewhere. I really, really dislike what I did, and I really dislike my position. Rook e4 is a trap of rook d3, but he doesn't fall for it. Bad news for me. Knight c5, and I have really worse position. Like really worse. Okay, knight e3. Rook h7 doesn't give me anything, but I will still go for it. Now I will try to kick this knight. No, I don't want to exchange. But if I don't exchange, I still don't want to exchange. Okay, knight e1 is now or not. Knight e1, queen f1. Ay. This looks very bad. Queen f1, rook f2. Take rook f2, king g1, rook f7. I'm just pawn down. But do I have any other choice? I don't have any other choice. Yeah. Oh, why that? I had to just protect the pawn. Ooh, I'm so bad. I'm really bad and he's really good. But I'm not going to... Whoop, I just won the piece. I just won the piece. Hooray! Ooh! This is so bad. This is really bad what I'm doing now. What I did, my god. Okay. This is ridiculous. Hi Felix, if I think who you are, then thanks for the game. Thanks for being gentleman and beating me like this. This was not very nice of you. Yeah, this was just so bad of me to regroup my active pieces like that, but he played so well. He just doubled the rooks on the f-file, and I was just under pressure. I think the moment I slipped my advantage was that somewhere here I could play here. Yeah, bishop e4 was kind of very bad move. This knight is not doing anything, and with bishop bishop e4, I just gave him possibility to free his pieces, get all his pieces into attack, and after this I'm just worse. Then crazy things happened, and it was really crazy and sorry, interesting game. Well, I'll try to play my last game today, and this will be the skibby. And I'm again with the white pieces. Okay, time to play e4 and expect some weird line. Okay, let's actually play Italian. Let's go for slow Italian, and let's see how it will go for me. Actually, I was very mistaken, because Italian is bishop c4, bishop c5, of course, and bishop c4, knight f6 is 2 knights, so apologies for that. I don't know what is the current evaluation here, or what is the theory, but it is just normal slow play. I don't want to allow him to play d5, that's why I played this move. Knight c3. Maybe one day I will play knight d5, not here though, because after knight d5, knight d5, ed, bishop h4, d takes, g5, bishop g3, of course very interesting. I cannot take, or can I take on e5? I think I can take on e5, because knight g3, knight c6 is there. Yeah, did he blunder the tactic? I guess he did. It's very easy to miss that this kind of trick, because you always think that I'm completely safe, because after knight h5 this knight g3 is my next move, if something, but here it was knight c6 with tempo. So okay, what can I do here? Can I take? I can probably take here. I didn't like to take on h5, because he takes on c4, then I damage my pawn structure, and this is much nicer just to play like this. Okay, I have just an extra pawn, so I'll go for knight d5, maybe knight e3, knight f5 at some point. It doesn't let me, knight e3. To be honest, it just looks bad for black. Well, I have just a piece. It's important that I do not... What is this? He probably wants to go into... he wants to go into different colored bishops, and he did get it, but I think that I still have very good position, because I have an extra pawn. I might have done not perfectly to allow this option for black, but still I think that it's quite winning for white. Okay, I'll go back. It's important that b4 is there so that he cannot go anywhere. Like bishop c5 is not there. If there was bishop c5, it would be really nasty. But now I can go bishop e4. If something, I can go f3, g3, king g2, h4 afterwards, c4, c5. Looks really nice. He gives me another pawn because bishop e4 was the threat, and now he can at least move somewhere. Or he can be tricky with queen e5. Don't think so. Okay, I'll take with the bishop. Bishop h2 will not be anything scary for me. And otherwise I have just two pawns. Rook e5, I think he has to go, and after rook e5 I can play g3. After this I can also play g3. This was worse, I think, to play rook f4, rook h4, okay. Queen f4 is his idea. But what? Queen f4, f3. Then, yeah, I don't see. I don't see it, so I have to try. Bishop h2, king h1. Not to allow any weird checks. Yeah, and he resigned. Thank you very much for the game. It was pretty interesting one. I think, yeah, this was just a blunder, but for next time we will know that it's not always that after knight h5, knight g3 is there, because after knight e5, knight c6 can be with tempo. Thank you very much for being in the show. I hope we learned something today, and I'm looking forward to have my next show, which will be on next Thursday, but this time it will be not Banter Blitz, but the tactics test. So there was one question if I advise to solve the tactics on daily basis, and of course I am very much recommending it. In this week you have to solve the tactics on Chess24, and then next week on Thursday evening we will try to solve it together. Thanks for participating in the show. Wishing you a very nice evening. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.